My name is Santo Moss. I am the founder of Hope, Truth, and Love Ministry. And our mission at HTL Ministry is to edify and empower our youth while uplifting our community. I am a youth leader and strategist. I'm also an independent filmmaker. And the current film that we are working on now is called Moving Forward, Past, Present, and the Future of Black America. And then this film is going to be a solution-based film. We're going to talk about some pivotal issues in the African American communities that's directly affecting us, that's causing us to not to be as progressive and unified and organizing like we should be. So we're going to be talking about white supremacy. We're going to talk about white privilege. We're going to talk about colorism, which is black on black discrimination based on skin color. We're going to talk about Jim Crow and different things that need to be addressed. And we really want to sit down and have an open and honest conversation about race, and not in an antagonistic way, but to have this conversation to be direct and forward in order to reach a point of healing.
My name is Santez Weed. I own Digital Burn Multimedia, and it's a video production company. And Santo Moss came to me and told me about the work that he's been doing with his ministry and the documentary that he's working on, Moving Forward, Past, Present, and Future of Black America. It really sparked an interest because it's pretty much my passion. And, it's like I noticed so much of inequality in our community, and so and a lot of people walking around sleepwalking. So one of my issues is trying to enlighten people, try to wake them up, try to educate a few people who might not know just some of the basics about our history and about what has been going on in this country, on this planet, and what's continuing to go on.
Mass incarceration, voting rights, the segregation in schools. We've seen that recently just with Central High School, the show there, they were showing how the schools are segregated. You can see this with the zoning, how the schools are zoned, the voting rights. That's obvious at this point. Just a few months ago, Governor Bentley was trying to shut down the driver's license offices in several small counties, which would cause a problem when it comes to voting. So it's modern day, Jim Crow is still here. It's just in a form that is not as easily seen as it was back in the day, in the 60s.
Education system in itself. Because when you take the education system that they give us, which is, English dominated from the Greek, a lot of the different philosophy that they take, it's not something that's inherently our language. We've had to come into a country and we had to adapt to something that's typically not ours. You won't find another race on the planet that's ever been kidnapped, raped, robbed, murdered, took diet from them, took their God, took their spirituality, took everything from them and stuck them into a system, and then they had to work their way up and build to where we are. If the truth will actually be told, we're light years ahead of any other race. And that's what being behind.
As long as we have those people deflecting, distracting, I don't think we will have racial harmony. Racial harmony is going to come as a result of people being willing to hear one another out without the motive to win an argument. African Americans, we need to hear each other. We need to hear white America.
The Black community is full of so much promise and potential. I find that it's amazing that through all the systematic oppression that we talked about, through all the racist and bigoted actions that we faced, the killings, the murder, the lynchings, the poisonings, the infections with diseases, just all of the things that we've gone through. I think the Black community has done a fabulous job of getting to where we've gotten thus far with all those obstacles, the mass incarceration of our people, the the abortion of our children, all these things that we've gone through, and yet we're still here.
We make up the middle class. There's really no such thing as a middle class, but we know that's what they call it. We make up the middle class. If we come together and unify ourselves, do you know what the impact that would make on just the government, the money, the power that they have? That would make a huge impact alone if we were to come together.